Hey y'all, what's up? It is 𝘁𝗵𝗄 the Bread Goddess, and I'm back here again to decipher some downloads. Okay? And just remember, you already know how this go. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, let it float. And if you know somebody that it fits for, send this shit to them because you are the messenger and it is being told to you by spirit to send this shit to them. Don't play with spirit. Okay? And last but not least, if you would like to send a donation because the message fits for you, or you know for somebody it fits for, or just because you want to send a donation to spirit, just out of the kindness of your heart, or just to your G, the Red Goddess, of course, then I'm going to put my PayPal link in the description box below. And I also take Zelle. Okay? Let's get to it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about deciphering these downloads. Listen, sometimes I don't be having the time to do it all the time. So, I get a download and I'm like, oh shit, like I feel it. I feel that download. I'm like, damn, that may be for me. But then again, maybe it's not for me. So I'll try to record it, but I'll get distracted and do something else. Do you know what spirit will do? Spirit will literally keep pounding that shit on me until I fucking record this shit and get it off of me. Okay? So if the download is not done right then and there, then it's because I've been distracted and I did some other shit. But spirit is like, you need to send this shit out, so go and get to it. So that's why sometimes these downloads, I don't do it in real time, but it gets done regardless because spirit said to do so. Okay? I just had like a download about that, like people maybe not believing me or folk not believing what I'm saying because it's not in real time as it was in the beginning. But it's because I be getting distracted, motherfucker, okay? So spirit said to make that known. You feel me? But anywho, now this download that spirit been trying to give me has been for the past, I think, 3 days now. I kept seeing FedEx trucks, okay? Now, when I first was seeing FedEx trucks, I made it known that somebody was receiving a package, but I never actually, I don't think I recorded that one. And a package did come. So that one was correct. Somebody was receiving the package. And then now I'm seeing them. They're not as frequent as I was seeing when I kept seeing them, like going back and forth. And, you know, now the way that I'm seeing them, I see them as somebody needs to hear this message, but you're not going to accept the delivery that I'm giving you. So that's how I'm seeing this. I seen a FedEx truck, of course, where I'm at is, you know, it was snowing now. And the weather is getting dry, you know, and like, what is it? Like down, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Start with an S. Like sour or something. I don't know. It's just like, you know, like a down effect. You know, when the winter time come and it starts putting all the salt and whatever in your car. So the FedEx truck was like real dirty, right? And it was going straight. And then I seen another one right before I'm doing this record, and I see another one about an hour ago. Same, like the same type of way, you know, dirty because it's salt or whatever. But this one had the blinking lights on it. Okay, the flashing lights, you know, when they deliver their packages, they got to put their flashes on so that they know they're not like parked when they delivering a package. So the message that I'm getting is, well, the download that I'm receiving is that someone is gonna get this message, but they're not gonna take the delivery the correct way, or they might be feeling some type of way about how I deliver it. Okay, you feel me? You get me? All right, be nice now. Don't talk to me like that. All right, so here's the download. Here's the message itself. So you're going through a crisis. And it's more so like an identity crisis. You're trying to find yourself. And then you're also battling with the opinions of others that they're putting on you. Now, let's get this straight first and foremost. The opinion of somebody else is just that. It's not a fact. It's their opinion. It's how they perceive you, how they, you know, how they see you. Everybody's opinion about you is going to be different. You got some people that's going to be judgmental. You're going to have some people that's going to love your life. You're going to have some people that just ain't going to fuck with you just off the strength of whatever the fuck they feel like they don't want to fuck with you for. Guess what? As I said before, it's none of your business, right? The people's opinions is none of your business. But you're allowing their opinions to dictate who you are. So you're in a crisis from this. So now you're in this little battle or this mini head conversation with yourself like, well, if this is what this person say, am I really this person? Like, do I really do this? Or, you know, like, I'm not a bad person. Have you ever heard of a good person saying, I'm not a good person. No, listen, if you got to ask yourself if you a bad person, bitch, you a motherfucking bad person. I just got to be frank with you, okay? If you're a bad person, you're a motherfucking bad person. The only thing you could do about that is change your ways, change your actions, kind of bring it down a notch, But a good person will never sit up and say, I'm such a good person. I don't know why. I'm not a bad person. So a lot of people like to take the opinions of others and start to absorb it like a ball of energy. They start absorbing it, and then when it's getting absorbed so much, they start to believe it themselves. Stop trying to convince folks that you're a good or bad person anyway, because Spirit knows your heart to begin with. So Spirit knows if you're a fuck ass person if you ain't. Stop trying to convince anybody of that. So right then and there lets me know that your mind is easily changed. You automatically allow others' perception of you to be who you are. And you need to fix that. You need to change that. Okay? First of all, if a motherfucker ain't helping you elevate, ain't putting no money in your pocket, then their opinion shouldn't even fucking matter. If they're not helping you in any situation that you're in, regardless of what it is, then their opinion shouldn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I take the opinion of somebody who just watching everything I'm going through and looking at everything I'm going through and be like, damn, that's fucked up. Okay, bitch, now what's next? You gonna offer me something? Like, you gonna offer me some assistance, some help, or something, Like, damn, that's all you got to say? But you got to go. You know what? I'm sleepy now. You know what? The kitchen is closed. Get them the fuck out your way. Talk to them less. Like, you know what? Time's run out. I got shit to do. Now, damn, that's fucked up. That's fact. Now, if you being told this a lot, damn, that's fucked up. Anybody you talking to, that just means you're a fucking user. At that point, you need to start doing some real self-evaluation and start figuring out, like, what the fuck do you be doing to the people that you get in these connections with that do be willing to help you, to the point where now they just be like, my hands is tied. That means that in like that last video I did for the Deciphering the downloads, that you're the taker. And you're always taking from people. You're always taking for folks. And motherfuckers work hard for their shit. So, if you're that person, you need to really do some self-evaluation. Everybody not going to keep giving you chance after chance after chance after chance. At some point, it's like, what the fuck is you doing for yourself? If you're not willing to help yourself, why is you looking at me for help? I don't got shit for you no more. You done exhausted me out. You done drained me. Why the fuck am I keep letting you drain me, bitch? The fuck? Self-evaluation if you're a user. We got that. Secondly, stop letting the opinions of others take over who you really are. If you really need to find yourself and find what you are and who you are, then do that. Take that time. Stop rushing shit. Stop trying to be in the same lane or do the same thing as everybody else, thinking that the shit is going to be easy, and then you see that it's not fucking easy, and then start dropping that project or that task or whatever it is, and then start doing something else. No. Figure out who the fuck you are first. Then once you figure yourself out, the opinions of others you might start seeing what other people were saying in you. But if it's not who you are, continue to be who the fuck you are. And do it unapologetically. And I know I ain't say that shit the fuck right, but bitch, so. Alright, so that's the download. I believe that's all of it. It might be all of it. I see a truck and it's not a FedEx. Whew. Okay, so now, I did forget to mention though, if you are going through this, if this is, for you, this video is for you, and you're having trouble with trying to find yourself or knowing what step to take or where to start probably by meditating. I know meditation be a lot hard for people because it does, you do have to do like a lot of focusing, right? One thing that I would suggest is when you're meditating, to first do it in a position that is comfortable for you. Don't try to sit like how you be seeing the bald head dudes do it and shit like that. Don't be trying to do it like that and your fucking legs, so you know you ain't flexible, bitch. So yeah, don't try to do it like that. Do it in a comfortable state first. And secondly, make sure, well, first, that's the second part. Make sure you have a glass of water with you. Just fill a cup of water. I say glass. I say glass because that's gonna help you. Have a cup of or a glass of water with you, and light a white candle, and sit in a position that is comfortable for you. Even if you laying down, just sit in a position that's comfortable for you. Okay, start off with that. I know when I started like my spirituality or whatever, I was trying to figure out like meditation. I'm like, how the fuck you meditate? Like, because every time I try to do it, I end up going to sleep. And I was told like, yeah, that's basically what it is. Well, that's some of what it is. That's not all of it though. You gotta like really focus. You gotta kind of like tune everything out, but without tuning everything out, you hear the sounds of a bird or a car. You hear like something in your head. Also have a notebook, like a piece of paper, because a paper and pen, pencil and pen, whatever, because sometimes things might pop up in your head and interfere with you trying to focus. Get that shit out your head. Write that shit down. Get out your head and then go back into that state. Okay, so a lot of people have issues or problems with meditating, and that helps a lot. Having a pad, paper, or having a pad and pen, and a glass of water and a white candle, you know, just to start, or a purple candle. Either one of those two, a white or a purple candle, that will help you out a lot starting off. If you can't really find like a meditative form or your meditative state, you can move forward from there though. You can always change it up, but I would say when you're first starting, like, try that method. Another way is to seclude yourself. You have to seclude yourself. You have to barricade yourself in a room by yourself. Like, even if you got to go in your car and be to yourself without no music on, even if you got to go in your room and lock the door and just put, what is the air things in your ear or whatever, like to tune everything out. You have to. You might even have to sit in a dark space. All right, so now that we got that down pack, I believe that is it. And as all, if y'all have any crashes, inquiries, or anything, I already know where to go. www.moonchildmgk.com. Fill out the contact form, and I'll get to you within 24 hours and answer your crashes or whatever. If you need an advisory session, or you need like a session just to know where you're going from there, or any other writing services, just hit me up on there too. You know, go through the contact form on the website, moonchildmgk.com, period. But that is it. That is all for right now. Until the next downloads, this is 𝑇RG, the Red Goddess. You guys have an abundant day. It is gloomy up. Damn, that was the red I was looking for earlier. Gloomy. But it don't start with an S. But anywho, shit, they do got a little curve. But anywho, have a good motherfucking abundant day. Okay? All right, y'all. 𝑇RG, the Red Goddess, and I'm out. Deuces. Now, how about that? A FedEx truck just came towards me with the lights on. The download has been received. 𝘊𝐴.